Hello all. Welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 2 with the F-Heroes 2 engine. This is Meanwhile in Ancient Magic, a well-curated, very aggressively chopped up edit of all the things I've been doing so far in this here map. And hopefully you enjoy it. It's kind of scrumptious for that curation. We go through here, and yes, as we are continuing the conquest of taking out the extra heroes of these three colors, taking back our castles, and if they try to take out one of our creatures, we go into these battles and very quickly take them out. So you're going to see it quite like that. Get rid of them. We're over here now trying to take back White Shield. Normally we just walk in and do so. We're going to try to make sure we're taking out not just the castle, not just these heroes, but we're going to do so, I think because Dawn we can take out with the creatures there. But we're going to power up. We're going to get all the creatures we need. Anytime it's the end of a day, we're going to get as fast as we can by having just our Phoenix in our zone. We'll be using our secondary heroes, like here, to uncover the shadows, finally. I don't know about you, but I've been very curious what's under that big piece just to the east of Center Island. So we've got our boy here who's going to go into this portal, which I believe will take him just to the opposite side. We've got another secondary hero that's just going to collect some mines. We're going to get these castles, and we're going to buy the stuff we need, the Titans, the Archmagi, the Phoenix, and Black Dragons, which come from our Drago and Shadowgate, I think it's called, up in the northwest. Again, we got Joe Josh and Ares, some of these guys. We're staying away from Iyaka. We're staying away from Sir Galant. There he is. And we're staying away from, I forget his name, from the red team as well, but he's got the Orb of Negation, so we can't use magic. So we have here our team currently of this week. We get faster, we get all of the magic points we need. We still power up anytime we can. We take out these heroes, and we move forward. We'll see how this goes here with show me that beautiful defeat footage. And we take back that castle as well. Alright, they're gone. Nothing to go after. We teleport, and indeed, yes, to the other side. Ooh, we did have some gargoyles, but thankfully didn't have to fight them. And north we will sail. We'll take that Alchemist Lab, and Joe Josh gets those goodies. Alright, so north we go with a new day. And the main thing we're doing here is kind of like the mines. We'll collect some of the lighthouses too, because what else are we going to do as we jump around trying to do what we can? We have our man Vesper, who takes out the red castle over on the far east side, and we start making sure that we can get these purple ones as well out of the way. We're not going to let them take our Archmagi, are we? No, we're not. So, do it to it. And there it is. Alright, we're going to take out the one that's in here. Ooh, he's got some... We light him away. 1, 2, and they're done. Here we're going to go to this bottom town and we're going to finally take Cloud Castle, where it'll allow us to get some more Titans. Ooh, 9. Very nice. We got ourselves a fort with the extra added defense, and I did honestly forget to get rid of those creatures, so more ghosts for Sir Galant. Great. Added to attack, and we do get the castles, as we really are starting to take over the green section of the map in the southeast, getting all these red castles eventually gone. Vesper is going to take out that one with all those Medusa. We're going to blind it. 1, 2, done. But again, not Iyaka. Get rid of these. Take them back. Back to White Shield, where we will... I believe we're going to have to start dismissing these, right? We can take those back, and then let's roll this footage. Holy shot. 1, 2, you're done. Alright, I'll get that lighthouse, get back in the boat. And over here, this Ari is going to get us more stuff from Joe Josh. All over the place, guys. Again, this is a quick reference as to what's going on right now. I'm killing all these extra guys. We'll see them whenever they take out one of ours. There we go. This castle comes back to us, Burlock. It's one of the ones that they get constantly. But we're just going to make sure they can't buy anything from us. Hopefully, the 3 powerful guys will eventually drop off some of their stuff that we can win. Right? We really wanted these. We tried to fight them, and we were like, I mean, I can beat them. I know I can. But, oh, we could have had like 124. Why didn't they join? That would have been great. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, we get another wisdom. It's great. Take out the wolves. There we go. Go to our secondary guy as he will sail across to here. Get him to slowly walk around. He's our teleporter, so he'll help us. And here, a golden goose. And it says here, bravo, tres es prononce, voici le gote. I mean, there's something there in French. I'll be honest, I looked it up, and I actually have the readout of what it's saying there. It says impressive. You did it. I mean, but I have the actual right out here, so I really did have it written out here. It says, well done, very impressive. Here is the straw that will break the camel's back, if we can compare it to your treasure room. That's what it says in French. I'm not even kidding. It has it. Here it is. We have Jojosh taking this this mine here, and we needed to make sure he held on to the Phoenix to kill them. And honestly, this was one of the few battles that required a little bit of thought. Even though Jojosh is a relatively high hero, level-wise, it required a smart move here and there. So the Phoenix could take care of that one, but we didn't want to lose a single creature. So we used the Lightning Bear, get rid of it, 2 shots, 1 more, and we did it, right? Flawless. But with not just Vesper, who could overpower anything, right? Like, we had to actually do it. We're getting here with Ahri because, yet again, there's something more that I found in my walking all around this map, trying to figure out what to do. Well, anyways, we take Vesper all the way to this castle to take it back from Craghack, who has quite an army, but it ends in a very similar way as before. We start off with a mass slow, because of course we do, and then let's go at it. Boom. There it was. We got that back. Now we jump to here to take out this castle, this town. Again, getting all the Reds castles gone. So all we have to really worry about is their big guy. Jump it all. Oh, he fled? No, we're not going to let him run. We're going to take him out with that good old 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hagar. Got some stuff, but not too worried. Oh, no, they tried to. Sizable army. Something that a lot of people might have some trouble with. Let's say here. Let's blind the very fast, so that the only other very fast is the Titans. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can shoot it. It won't get a turn. The Phoenix will finish it off. That's how we do. And then we did see here, yes. Ha! Now we see the real hero of the land, and after all, they would rule, and there's a small fee. But hey, the wizard, it gives us a sacred talisman of the eternal kingdom ruling, because we get another golden goose. We got 2 golden goose with Ahri, all on this island. This is crazy. But again, as I was walking all over, I found these, and Ahri, I had him the one that ended up grabbing it. So there we go. Still with Vesper to get the last of these red castles. We're taking on another strong army, but I think if we do it right. But unfortunately, we couldn't kill them all in one go, so the lightning takes out 3 of our Archmagi. That's the one time where we couldn't do it flawless. It was very upsetting. Nothing to have there. And then, wait, what would have been here? That's a great mage guild right there. Mass slow, Resurrect True, Dimension Door, but all the same. We do a mass slow on this gal here. Take out the big hitters with our big hitters. Then we do this battle, and they're gone too. We jump up here, take out Peace Harbor. Seems weird. Again, taking out the extra heroes. This is a good time. I hope your day is going well, right? Hope you're enjoying this. It is cut to pieces, right? Munchy munchy, just what's going on here? If you don't like it like this, I can of course let you have the large ones, but it was going to be hours worth, and I was like, you know what? I'm not having fun chopping this up. Especially, I love the battles. It's just like hit, 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 hit. You're like, yeah, nice. But it's the jumping between castles and stuff that makes it hard. So I ended up buying Warrior, so he could get some more of the mines back. Finally moving my barbarians over here, Thundax and Jacqueline, who've been doing nothing for so long, because I realized I'm gonna need to buy some other random heroes here and there. Look at Red here, just spending all this gold getting these 4 random heroes. Ayaka's still walking around, and Yellow's still. I mean, again, they have a few heroes that I gotta hit, here and there. And Encircle Ant here, whom I'm gonna come back to him as far as an idea I had later, which could be a great step as far as winning this scenario, but it'll come here in a little bit in the video. So Thundax meets with Jacqueline. We give her the good stuff in case we ever need to use it otherwise, but especially the earning stuff. And then Thundax, he can go. Jacqueline will jump in the boat and be the person who holds on to my goodies there. And then I'll have Ari actually meet up with her, because we don't need both of these people to hold on to just the earning stuff. Joe Josh gets more of our... And he becomes this kind of walk between the sorceress castles. This one, this one. So there's just 3 here near the desert and southwest of the map. And so he's just going to be a walker. We have Warrior. He's going to have to take out those unicorns, and then also the mine. We have Vesper here. We're going to go to Bloodbath. It's been a while. But we're doing so that we can jump from there to the west. From there, and then over to the pyramids, little island. And then we get here to Burton. We'll get some more goodies. This is the beginning of a week, so it's like we got to take the castle back now so we can have these. Then we knock out all these, again, accounting for whenever they try to lose, we lose one by accident. I say by accident. It's one of those things where the CPU wants to go after a certain type, a shooter. But all right, so Vesper's going to take out yet another hero up here by the northeastmost Necromancer castles. Went ahead and let this one play out because why not? Take them out, get the castles back. Urgon looked powerful, but now it's just a week's worth of them, so out they go. Joe Josh still doing the walk-betweens and a few more mines there. We went ahead and get Craghack since we see them available, but Vladimir is great in the sense that as a wizard has that expert magic. We could have her jump around to have Dimension Door. Get rid of those orcs so we can go at least medium speed, and he'll pick up the mines around here. We get Vladimir from here because of that expert. I wanted to see, does she have Dimension Door yet? She doesn't, but we can have her here because this is where Dimension Door is. With just the boars, we go very fast. Has the Dimension Door now. Very good. Craghack with some more mine gathering. Then we can jump to this side. I didn't go after this one purple here, but essentially we could get more powerful with Vladimir if we wanted to with the mercenary camp and fort. Instead, we're just going up here to get this mine, and we'll do so soon. Vesper's getting Burlock back again, the most popular one for red and yellow to take. Vitana, she uses probably a lightning bolt as we go for the bone dragons instead of the liches. And I figure we could do a holy shout. I think. Or do we do... Oh, we do a mass slow here. Okay. Yeah, I guess the very fast of the champions would have been a problem. So we go there first. One of those that I didn't curate quite as aggressively, but that's okay. We see the way that we do it. And that takes them out. Rialdo. who I always think of Diablo when I see his name. But we take him out as well, with no issue. I do take out the hero that was a little bit there to the west, and then we take our castle back here. For the Knight's Castle, the Sorcerer's Castle, Burton we get back. Go fast before the new day, and I figure we take a breath here as we see Hashikin. And we did see Ayaka make some bold moves on the very far west of the map. He took over some castles that I hadn't seen him ever really take for a long time, and so all of a sudden I had to worry about my main two first castles, which means, hey, black dragons are a problem all of a sudden. But from here, Sergalant couldn't reach me, thankfully. I stepped to the Sphinx, which I realized hasn't been done. I was going to do it, and then I said, no, I'm going to wait, because I think I need to look at the name of a sign in the northeast. Crazy stuff. I also found this. This is a dirty traveler. You found this little present. Thank you for rescuing me. And it's just here by this archer's house. Like +5 to, spell points. Like that's, or spell power. That's amazing. So there was that. JoJo's still doing his in between the sorceress castles, and the warriors now in his boat. He's going to go up to the upper island from there, gathering mines. And I noticed this. It says you see a little girl on the road. She sees that you sees you and asks if you could bring her back to her home. You continue on your trip. It's like, okay, this is a part of a cool little mini, mini story that's a part of the map that if you're maybe the green, if you were, on that side, you would have come across. I found it and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And from there, we're just Vesper trying to figure out like what's going to work here. Ayaka's on the far west side. We got to take these castles back. So as I remember going through this, what are we going to do? So I remember going to Bloodbath and saying, okay, well, we'll jump to the west until we get close to one of their heroes here. Take them out, of course. They had gotten all the barbarian creatures from out of that castle. But we knock them out in 4 creatures. We take the castle back after going through this very minor character. They tried to flee, so I was like, no, I'm going to take out everybody I come across. Take back the barbarian castle and the hero that was in the boat there. Go back to this sorcerer's castle to start getting those phoenixes that I hadn't gotten in a while that Joe Josh was taking up. And so here is this large 46 count of phoenixes in my army. Pretty cool. And now we also have Maximus that we're going to buy from here in the northeast. He's going to get in a boat, start getting some of the things there. Pretty cool. Again, taking out more creatures, making sure we stay as high of spell points as we can. Never staying in a castle that's going to be near their big heroes. Taking over castles, buying out the creatures so that they can't have them. Hopefully they drop them off. And I wanted you to see this here. So the red again, just buying, nothing creatures. Ayaka, who's back over here now, which was great. So I was like, okay, I can take those castles back in the far west. And then we have Sir Gallant, who's going up and down from these 2 castles here. I could use my extra hero who can jump over this part of the waters, take this one back, forcing Gallant to then come back down after he takes the wizard's castle north. And maybe I could play with this where like I don't have to have Vesper there. I can have a couple of jumping heroes go to a place where they can get their spell points, and that's the way I can keep Sir Gallant occupied while maybe getting to the focusing on those. Oh, here we go. As you watch the big snowy mountain, you realize that there's a big rope ladder that's attached to a summit that leads to the sky, but you can't see exactly where it goes in the mountains. There's lots of clouds over them. I was like, oh, right, because, yeah, it's got just the cloud castle. So it's a cool little nugget to the story. Again, Ancient Magic does a really good job here. And then as we get to the end of this curated map of Ancient Magic, at least video, we're seeing that Maximus is going to be going onto this kind of extra island here, finally uncover the shadow, and again, Vesper is just the one jumping around to keep recollecting castles, taking out extra heroes, buying and then getting rid of all of the extra creatures in those castles. And then every so often just getting the creatures across the other castles to keep my numbers growing. So we're going to buy these out, we're going to dismiss them, and that'll be it. It's a very interesting way to play, and hopefully, as you will see with, maybe it'll have to be a few more of these curated videos, but once we get done with Ancient Magic, we go to Draco, we go to Shadowkeep, we're going to get our final bits. I just say, please come back and check it out. We'll have a good time as we finish this. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.